Hi guys. So I've given a lot of thought into what I wanted to talk about today, and I finally decided on something that is pretty reflective over my time spent here at this college. I want to talk about 5 things that I wish I had known before I started college. Point number 1 I want to talk about is sports aren't everything. So I came here at this school to play volleyball on a full scholarship, and I was at the peak of my game. And it wasn't a surprise. I was training really hard, I was eating well, getting enough sleep, like everything I did was working towards being the best player that I could be. It truly became my identity. I was a volleyball player. And then one day, during practice in preseason, we were doing this really dumb drill and I hit my head on the gym floor going for a ball. And when I say hit my head, I hit my head pretty good. Needless to say, I suffered a concussion, a pretty severe concussion from that day. And it knocked me on my butt for the rest of season. And through that situation, I really kind of had somewhat of an identity crisis, and the concussion didn't help my thought process at all, but I didn't expect to play volleyball for the rest of my life competitively. So it wasn't fair to myself to create my identity and to put that foundation of my identity in this sport. So reflecting, I definitely would save myself a lot of heartache, a lot of confusion if I didn't find my identity in my sport. Anyways, moving on to point number 2. Sacrificing sleep in order to have fun is not always a bad thing. Of course, it's not an every night basis. You have to be reasonable. If you have an exam in the morning, don't stay out until 2 o'clock. But there are definitely times when I wish I hadn't gone to bed at such a reasonable hour and I missed out on really fun memories. Yeah, if I could go back, I would loosen up and have a little bit more fun in that sense. Point number 3 would definitely be not to judge someone until I've met them personally. I almost missed out on a really great friendship due to other people's opinions. That's not fair. Never judge someone based off of someone else's opinion of that person. I'm really glad that my paths crossed with this one particular person because she is now one of my very best friends. Point number 4, living on campus is not for everyone. It's really easy to get caught up in the mindset that that's where all the action happens. That is where you're gonna get the full college experience. You're gonna miss out on so many social things if you move off campus, which to a certain extent is true. But for me personally, I'm an introvert, so I need to come back to my quiet zone to recharge before going back out there and being social again. And I really tried to force it living on campus for much longer than I probably should have. And I know this isn't relevant to everybody, but for me specifically, I would go and tell freshman me that you're not going to be a hermit if you move off campus. It'll actually be a lot healthier for you in the long run. My last but not least point is that college is all about making mistakes. I know it's a huge investment, time and money, but I wish I would have told myself to take more risks and not play it so safe. College is one of those times in your life where you can rebound from your mistakes so quickly. I wish someone would have told me to take some more risks, be a little bit less safe, learn from your mistakes. Think about how much more of a well-rounded person you'll be once you learn from the mistakes that you've made based off of risks that you've taken. But those are my 5 things that I wish I had known starting college, but overall, I'm ready to be out of here. So, thanks for listening, and